Good afternoon, YouTube. It is Dark Fox coming at you again with another Steam game. This time I'll be playing this War of Mine, a game that I was really excited to pick up at the last Steam sale. Do apologize. It's about 7 in the afternoon on a Sunday, so the sun is coming in and it makes my profile very dark. And granted, I could be, was it Deep Throat or Scratchy Throat with Nixon? I don't remember, but I could be like that creepy guy in the background and it would work, but I decided not to. So this is a really awesome side scroller where you start off with 3 people and you survive in a post-apocalyptic world. So let's go ahead and get started. Still learning, not the best, but I know that as the days progress, I've gotten a lot better. I really enjoy the artwork for this style. It's they do the sketching and whatnot for the unknown areas, which is pretty awesome. And then you can even see like down in the rooms, like it varies with the sketching, just to give it a little bit more depth. So we start off with these 3 gentlemen. How long has the siege lasted? It's hard to say, when every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers, which is true. Shelling is ordinary business almost every night. Phones don't work, there's a shortage of food and meds, and people are left homeless. Bruno, Marco have always been good friends, so when the war broke out they decided to stick together. They met Pavel while scavenging for supplies. He used to be Progran's star football player. Now he's just another homeless victim of the war, so they teamed up hoping for the best. So I will, I'm going to hop in and start taking care of stuff while I describe what's going on. It's a really awesome concept for a game. So basically you have to go through and it's, you're grabbing specific loot to get through. Nope. Bruno, go through the door. Pavel, go dig through that. You're looking for specific stuff to build weapons, to fortify your house, to create water, to cook, all that kind of stuff. And like it's simplistic, but it's, oh my God, is it hard? Like it's really freaking hard. I've actually played about 4 hours so far, and I really enjoy it. You know, I'll get this out there early in the episode. You know, if you've played this game, oh, sorry, buddy. Marco, get back to work. Bruno, get on that one. If you've played this game, or if you know about it, you know, if you have any pointers or tips, let me know. And as always, you know, feedback and comments are always greatly appreciated. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm trying to think. So far, I have not been able to make it past day 8. I know it's kind of silly. I stopped playing after someone dies. But I will play through until everyone is dead, or until I get to the end of the game. I know that with this, the concept is that you have the timer for the time of day, and when it gets late in the evening, it immediately switches over and it goes to night, obviously, because day is gone. But when you get to night, what happens is you actually go out and scavenge, and so that is how that works. I like Pavel the most, although we can't make that yet. Although I really like... Actually, I really like all three of these people. And then in the other version, you can choose the female, and she's actually really good with bargaining. So, okay, that one's locked. That one's locked. So let's get him outside to get that. I think I'm gonna leave that there. Cool. So we're actually getting a decent amount of stuff. I just need a lockpick. Let's see if we can create a bed. You have to keep an eye on food, on health. You have to, so like for example, let's put this, let me get this going real quick, guys. Get a bed. So Bruno is a good cook, but he's a smoker, and he is actually in really good health right now. Pavel is slightly sick, and he's a fast runner. And then Marco is a skilled scavenger, and he is currently slightly wounded. So that makes things a little difficult. Because like then what you want to get is like you want to get the painkillers and antibiotics, and then the health packs and whatnot kind of off the bat. Okay, so we've got that. Let's make the metal shot. I've run into some pretty nasty people. It looks like the way that I die the most currently is me thinking that I can take on people with guns with a crowbar. It doesn't actually work that well. I've noticed that. Oh, awesome. We're actually doing really good on stuff. We're almost running out of time. I like the little parkour moves that they have, which is kind of cool. Let's see if... Oh, no. Can we build one? Yes. Make a crowbar. And then we can make... yeah, we don't need to make anything else yet. So yeah, this is a decent start. Getting there. Once we get this crowbar made, we'll actually just hop out and go. Yep. See, now the time is starting to come down and it gets red when it gets there. So we have our crowbar made. Let's go ahead and pop out and end this day. Okay. So we have an abandoned cottage. Hold on a second. I gotta chew this ice cube. Alright. In the abandoned cottage, a family barricaded themselves in this house. Despite their efforts, looters got inside. It's been abandoned ever since. There's lots of food, huge amounts of materials, some meds, lots of weapons and parts. Quiet house. Housing estate remains almost untouched. Lots of food, meds, and parts. Kind of want to do the quiet house first. So, because it's the first night and nobody's tired yet, I'm gonna have... Oh, can I? I don't think I can have two people scavenge. No. I'm gonna have both Bruno and Pavel guard, and then Marco will scavenge. I almost did that wrong. So, at night, you'll get scavengers that will come in and attack our house. You know, depending on how fast you can get knives and weapons will... see, I kinda... Oh, crap. Okay, so when I was playing this earlier, there was a family in here. Which will be interesting to see. So, for all the doors, you can sneak up and you can actually look through and it will light up the room on the inside. Yep. Okay, so I have been here. I am gonna do this the way I did it last time. And I hate to do that, but I want to get off to a good start. Next time we'll play a little bit more, a little bit nicer, but let's go ahead. Nope, I'm not gonna put it down. Alright, so there's one. And I know, you guys are gonna be like, what the hell, Rabbit? Where did he go? Why are you killing these people? They didn't do anything to you. Oh, there he is. Go, go, go. Nope, I want what you have. Come on. Okay, well, I thought last time... Oh, what are these? I've never done these. Oh, you can dodge. You can, like, hide. Oh, that's kind of cool, taking cover on the sides of the doors. I didn't realize... Oh, that's why you had to change the crowbar. I didn't realize that you could do that. So, you guys can judge me. It's, as Moo did it, he's playing New Vegas right now, and he's being the dickiest of dicks. Mr. Dickbag Dick. So, you know, it's one of those things, like, I try not to kill a bunch of people, but, yeah. I guess I could have been nicer, but I wanted their stuff. And I still haven't gotten, like, the best at this, and so it's one of those I take right now what I need. I'm not going to worry about cigarettes. That's what those rolling papers were for, because they don't seem to have weed in the game. Oh, whole bunch of food. Let's leave this because we can't eat it, but we can eat those. Let's leave these books and take the water. Crap, we're gonna have to come back because we're not gonna be able to take everything. What's outside? Yeah, there's a whole bunch more in here than I realized. So I came in from the other side last time. And I was like breaking into the door. He's like, oh, please stop doing that. And I was like, maybe? And I was like, nope. Oh. Gonna try to take as much as we can and then come back. I haven't gone to a house and then come back and had new people there. I've, like, left and then come back and, like, well, let me rephrase that. Like, new people to interact, like, heavily interact with. There was a guy that was there, and he was burying somebody. But beyond that, not, like, different scavengers that come in and will raid this house. So this, yep, that is scavengeable. This is like a really, those nice old people, they just had so much stuff. Alright, so let's run back. I've also noticed that if you stay out all night, that there's a higher likelihood of getting raided. And I'm curious what the equation is for the raiding, like the raiders that come in. So, yeah, depending on how the night goes, like, they'll be very affected, and their moods will actually change. Like, they'll get sad and whatnot, and so, like, you might have to do something with regards to their, yeah, see how he's sad? Let's see if I can show you. Oh, he told everybody. What the hell? Oh, he told... I wonder if those decisions make changes. Like, see, yeah, I'm curious. If that makes huge changes onto how everything happens. So, we can't... oh, wait, that's because I was looking at the wrong one. Let's go ahead and... No, I was not looking at the wrong one. Okay, so... let's go ahead and end the day. Because we're going to just go right back to that house. Guard. Oh, no. You scavenge. Slightly wounded, hungry, sad. See, let's have both of them guard. Repair. Okay, so we'll be right back, guys. Just gonna pick up all these items and then we will go on to the next location. So I'm gonna fast forward through this. There's a letter from Grandpa Bernard to Alan. We're happy to learn that you've come to like living with Auntie. The war is not all that bad. It's not that bad. It's just not fun for children. In fact, they say it will be over soon, so don't worry about us. Grandma is feeling better. She asked me not to tell you, but she's saving some flour to make you those cookies you like. As for me, well, I promise you to repair that swing when you are back. Alright, so we have scavenged as much as we can. Let's get home. Hopefully there has not been a raiding party. We shall find out. Alright, so we now have bandages. Oh, and we've been raided. Someone came at night to take our things by force. Someone tried to rob us. They must have been more scared than us, so we managed to fend them off. Too bad we had no weapons. None of us was wounded, and the attackers didn't steal anything. Awesome. We were able to defend ourselves, and that is why I had 2 people guarding at night. Oh no, let's have you sit down. You have a seat. No, 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 no. That's not what I want to do. This is what I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and make this grill and put it in the kitchen. Get up there. I know that there's a war going on, but you can still move your butt. I'm trying to think. I think this is the day when... I think somebody... Yeah, see, look at the sketches. Isn't that awesome? I like that. It's 11-bit. You guys have made an amazing game. An amazing game. I really like this game. It's very challenging. I will 100% say that it is a challenging game, but it's pretty freaking awesome.